Hi everyone, hi autism community, hi neurodiversity movement, hello LinkedIn colleagues, Autistic Women Alliance, Autistic Women Emerging, everyone part of the neurodiversity movement who is excited about and following the Autisticapalooza event that's coming up this October in Denver. I did not plan on making this video or going online and talking to you all today, but I just wanted to take a moment really quick because I just became aware of a post that was shared yesterday by the founder of Autistic Women Emerging, Nigel Rising. And I had not seen the post until today. And it was just addressing the topic about autism being, disability versus superpower. And there was a lot of comments and activity that took place on that. Nigel desired to take a stance on that, as she has every right to, because she's the founder of this charity. She is doing everything she can to advocate for autistic women as an autistic woman, which hasn't been done before to this scale as far as a conference by autistics for autistics here in the United States to this of this nature. So I just wanted to just hop on and just remind everybody that the reason why this event and mission and occasion is so important, and the only way it's going to work, I think, is that if we're all able to give each other space in processing our neurodivergence, in processing our challenges, in processing our special abilities, etc., in processing our own unique experiences. And that is where we're going to be able to thrive and find our way forward. Now, Nigel's position is that her autism doesn't feel like a disability to her, and she has every right to express that and to feel that. And that's where she's at right now. And we're all in different places and have been in different places of our neurodivergence journey. And none of our journeys are over yet. So I think that we are going to succeed and have unity not by agreeing with each other all the time, but by giving each other space to be where we're at when we're at that point. When I was first diagnosed with autism and I started to learn about the neurodiversity movement, and I met all of you amazing people and learned about your experiences, I did go through a phase where I felt like my autism, like, you know what? If you look at it this way, it's really not a disability, it's a superpower. But I always kind of felt that tension. I felt tension between disability versus superpower, and I was very perplexed by it for a long time. And now, personally, where I'm at, I believe it's both. I believe that neurodivergence is a disability and it's a superpower. And so I use my special skills and abilities to compensate for the disabilities that I have and that I experience and that tend to set me apart from the majority of the human population. And so I just want to challenge us all to remember that Autisticapalooza is not going to be a perfect event. There's going to be nothing perfect about it. Nothing on earth is perfect, right? There isn't anything that we're all going to agree with on every bit, 100%. But what we can do is give each other space. And just because we believe someone and where they're at doesn't mean we have to agree with them. You can give someone space by believing them. You don't have to agree with them because we're all in different places. And I know I've probably said that 3 times by now. So I just want to give Nigel Rising a shout out, honestly, because she's she's the one putting herself out there right now to try to make all of this happen. I'm not volunteering to spearhead such an amazing event that she has really conceptualized and started to put together, and it's really been impressive just to see her at work for this, because we all agree that a conference like this by autistic women for autistic women is much needed, and I would not want to lose that opportunity just because we have a challenging time giving each other space in certain areas. So I just say kudos to Nigel. And a lot of us are entrepreneurs. We know that in order to make something happen, we've got to create the content, we've got to drum up the traffic, the awareness, and that involves making content, and making content can be risky. So I was just talking to Andrew Phipps the other day, who is the founder of Empathy Unbound. Great new podcast, you can check it out. Talking about empathy and how putting ourselves in other people's shoes, imagining being on the receiving end of those that we interact with. We can meet people where they're at, even if we don't necessarily agree with them. We can still give each other space. So I say again, kudos to Nigel. Let's give her space. She's a recent diagnosis. She has the right and should have the right to start her neurodivergence journey and to express herself freely as well. And I think that we all are mostly really good at that. So let's just give each other space. And I'm really looking forward to just Autistic Women Emerging, continuing to move forward, and just seeing what happens. So anyways, that's my hello and my spiel for today. Y'all have an awesome day.